All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call to order the Commissioners' meeting for Thursday, May 8, 2025, it being 10 a.m. I'd ask that you please join me in a moment of silent prayer. If you please stand and join me with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Executive session announcements.
We did not have any executive sessions this week.
Public comment. Okay. Commissioners' comments. I'd like to usually I go last, but I'm going to go first today, just to say that this week is from May 4th to May 10th is Correction Officers Appreciation Week. So would just ask that you, if you see a corrections officer today or someone who works in the prison system, just thank them. We appreciate all that they do. Either of you have anything to say?
I do.
Okay.
The Affordable Housing Trust Fund has 2 vacancies. So we are looking for interested citizens to submit talent bank applications. The talent bank applications are available on our website. And we would look forward to hearing from people who are interested in assisting with that.
Good morning, everyone. I forgot to mention last week, because I was tickled about it being May Day, that April 30th would have been the 50th anniversary of the end of the Vietnam War. Interestingly, today is the 80th anniversary of VE Day, which was Victory in Europe Day from World War II, which was Germany's unconditional surrender. I don't think anybody likes war, but these wars have taken place, and of course, my point here is going to be that we have many people who have dedicated their lives, their families, and sacrificed to defend our country as well as other countries. And when you see veterans, we're happy that they were able to come back, but when you see veterans, thank them and acknowledge them. We have a wonderful veterans office here in the county where our guys help vets get whatever they need, make claims and things for what they're entitled to receive. So please support our veterans. Thank you.
Would you please run us through the consent agenda?
Good morning. Resolution 222-2025, ratification of the 8 warrants that are listed. Section B is ratification of total payroll for the paycheck dated April 11th, 2025 in the amount of $962,345.82. C is a budget transfer to cover maintenance and county vehicles in the amount of $163.98. D, a budget transfer to cover fees for disbursement of a P Corp grant in the amount of $10,399.20. For the Commissioners, there's a ratification of a letter of support from the Blair County Board of Commissioners to Ms. Susan Bram, Regional Director of the Economic Development Administration, in support of the Southern Alleghenies Planning and Development Commission submission of a comprehensive economic development strategy annual update to the EDA for June 30th, 2025. F and G are our employments and resignations.
I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda. May I have a second?
Second.
Comments or questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
I am an aye with abstentions to the payment to Hollidaysburg Borough and Thomas and Chandler Jandora.
Okay, thank you. Staff reports and special business, court administration.
Is that Nick?
Good morning.
I'm Nick Consiglio with Court Administration.
Yeah.
Requesting the payment for Hyan Hutchinson for Chinese interpretation.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve the payment of invoice to Hutchinson for interpreting service in the amount listed. May I have a second?
Second.
Any comments or questions? Hearing none. All those in favor? Aye. Those opposed? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Requesting approval of a quote received from Paul Cornell Auto Body for the repair and refinish of the rear door of the CYF Vehicle 34 in the amount of $875.
I'll make a motion to approve the quote from Paul Carnell Auto Body for the repair and refinish of one of the CYF vehicles in the amount listed. May I have a second?
Second.
Any comments or questions? Hearing none. All those in favor? Aye. Those opposed? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning.
I'm requesting approval of the quote from Premier Pest Control and Lawn Care LLC for the spraying of carpenter bees at Fort Roberdeau in the amount of $620.
Okay, I'll make a motion to approve the quote for Premier Pest Control and Lawn Care for the spraying of carpenter bees at the fort in the amount listed. May I have a second?
Second.
Any comments or questions? Hearing none. All those in favor? Aye. Those opposed? Okay, thank you.
Good morning.
Morning.
We are requesting approval of a term purchase order, which is an Exhibit A to the natural gas agreement between the county and Snyder Brothers, which is our gas supplier. These original terms were dated back in 2003. So this is just adding on an Exhibit A to lock in the rate for the next 3 years, which is November 25 through October 28. I did receive the NYMEX update, that's what they call it, this morning from Mike and Will at Efficient Energy Solutions. The NYMEX that we approved in 22, was, they listed as NYMEX LDS minus 40 cents. So it came back as NYMEX LDS 0.288 cents. Which if you get like if it's lower, it's not better, but that's a maximum. It could be as low as 0.338. This is locking in a rate for 36 months so that we have a basis that we use, and then we lock in the percent of volume of usage that we actually use. So there's a base component and then there's a usage component. So today we're asking to lock in the base component. So my request is to lock in a maximum basis cost of NYMEX LDS minus 0.288 for 36 months.
Well done.
Sorry,
A lot to say.
that's a lot.
He says county government isn't exciting.
Yeah.
It's so exciting.
I'm not going to say repeat that, but
Okay, that's fine.
I'll make a motion to approve the term purchase order for the natural gas agreement between the County of Blair and Snyder Brothers for the period of November 2025 through and to including October 2028. May I have a second?
Second.
Any comments or questions? Thankfully, no. All those in favor?
Aye.
All right.
Thank you.
Commissioners are requesting approval to extend the engineering agreement L000823 for the Old Mill Run Bridge between the County of Blair and Keller Engineers for the time of completion of Part 1, an extension from May 30th, 2025 to January 2030 to January 23, 2026 for completion of the project.
I'll make a motion to approve it, to extend the engineering agreement on the Old Mill Bridge between the County of Blair and Keller Engineering Incorporated from May 30th, 2025 through and including January 23rd, 2026. May I have a second?
Second.
Comments or questions? Hearing none. All those in favor? Aye. Those opposed? Okay.
Thank you. Requesting approval to accept a grant between the County of Blair on behalf of the Commissioners and the P Corp Loss Prevention Grant Program in the total amount of $10,399.20 for 2 Taser 10 bundles to be used by the Blair County Prison.
Well, hopefully not to be used, but to at least have, right? I'll make a motion to
available.
approve, to accept the grant between the County of Blair and P Corp Loss Prevention Grant Program in the amount listed for 2 Taser bundles to be used at the Blair County Prison if needed. May I have a second?
Second.
Comments or questions? Hearing none. All those in favor? Aye. Those opposed? Okay, there is no old business. I'll make a motion to adjourn. May I have a second?
Second.
All those in favor? Aye. Next Board of Commissioners meeting will be held Thursday, May 15th at 10 a.m. Thank you.